Hey guys, we are currently in the parking lot of IKEA and Ty just saw Dr. Robotnik walk by and it does look like him. It really does. Anyway, today we're going inside to do a IKEA treasure hunt, okay? And this is not a normal treasure hunt. These things are very specific and I don't think they'll be hard to find. But before we go in, I'm gonna read you the list and Ty has not heard this list yet, so we're gonna see what he thinks about this. So there's 10 things. The first thing is find a product with a name that sounds like a spell. Bonus points if it rhymes with abracadabra. I feel like that won't be hard because all of the names of these things are really weird, right?
They're Swedish, Jess.
No, but I don't even think they're actual Swedish words. I think they just kind of like put a bunch of like letters together that sound Swedish, right? Or am I wrong?
I think you might be wrong, Jess.
No.
I think you pissed off all of Sweden.
No, I think they're made up Swedish names. Seriously.
Well, aren't all names made up, Jess?
Yes, but you know what I mean. Okay. Find a stuffed animal with the most intense facial expression. Happiness? Existential dread? You decide. I feel like that won't be hard either. I feel like all the stuffed animals in IKEA are wishing that they're
not in IKEA.
Not alive. They don't want to be there either. Locate the most oddly shaped pillow. Why does this exist? Who is it for?
I mean, would a stuffed animal count as a pillow?
No, because then just look for the stuffed animal
Because then we can just knock out 2 in one go.
Yeah, 2. Discover a mug that feels deeply personal. I'm excited about this one because I love mugs. Find a product with a name that you could give a pet. This is my cat, Blahaj. I think it's a made-up Swedish word. Find a candle scent that doesn't match the name at all. Why does Summer Breeze smell like maple syrup? I love smelling candles. Find a piece of art that feels deeply mysterious. Is it abstract? Is it a cow? Is it a metaphor? Who knows?
Are you the one that wrote all these little comments underneath, or is this just copy-pasted?
It's copy-pasted. I found this on Reddit. Spot the most unnecessary kitchen gadget. Bonus points if neither of you can figure out what it even does.
I feel like we already have stuff like that in our kitchen.
No, what? All of our stuff is useful.
Jess, we have a potato brush.
Find something you'd 100% buy for someone you barely know. This made me think of you, Karen from accounting. And lastly, find a product staged with fake food and rate the meal. Tonight's special is rubber toast and plastic tomatoes, 5 out of 10. I think we can do this. This is not hard.
I feel like half of them are just subjective.
That's what makes this fun.
But I feel like that's gonna make it too easy.
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Who do you think's gonna get the most?
I don't know. We're in this together. What do you mean? We're a team.
There has to be a little bit of competition. Come on.
There will be. You guys are probably too young for this, but whenever I'm in IKEA, it reminds me of the movie 500 Days of Summer. Like when they're running through IKEA and like making different scenarios and stuff. I love that movie. All right, guys, we found the stuffed animals. So we're gonna try and find one with the most expressive face.
They're tied in.
They're tied up? They can never leave IKEA?
They're like tied in. You can't grab them.
I think this guy is most expressive. He looks the most sad in this group.
Well, he's the only one that, you know, breathes water, and he's stuck here
Forever.
on land in a basket.
All right, I found the dog name, Scroofby. We actually want to get another dog, like maybe in the fall, maybe next year. And I feel like we should write these names down. Although Ty says he found one that he likes better. What was mine again? Scorfby?
As you can tell, it wasn't
I don't even
memorable
remember.
enough to remember. But you know what is memorable?
Borkby.
Borkby. Jess, could I interest you in a photo of a pizza that is both scratched up and doubles as a coaster?
Wait, like from afar it looks good, but when you get closer, maybe a little less appealing.
There's a glass in it.
There's a glass on the pizza. Okay, for that, I'm giving it a 6 out of 10.
Really high.
Really?
I'm kind of worried about your standards.
What would you give it?
That's like a 2, Jess.
A 2?
Somebody's using it as a coaster.
What if there wasn't a cup on it?
Then it's scratched up and covered in marker.
But then it's a 3?
No.
Guys, we found it. Something that sounds like a spell and rhymes with abracadabra. Up-dadara. Come on, I think it counts. That's as close as we're gonna get.
Maybe. Let's see what we can find, though.
Okay, we've so far been to many fake kitchens, and so far, like, I don't see anything that is, like, unuseful or something we don't recognize, aside from the weird names, which I know are fake. I don't see anything else that, like, we don't know what the use is for. I was looking in the cupboards.
Just in case they have something hidden.
The weirdest ones are hidden away. The amount of fake windows they have in here as well makes this very liminal spaces. It's freaking me out, I don't like it. And why is the grass so far off the ground? Found our spell and it's in the sink and it's Norschlong Lil Vicken.
Where do you get the schlong from?
I don't know, I just said it how it sounded to me. It sounds like a spell from the Vampire Diaries that Bonnie would say. Okay, how would you say it, Mr. Smartman?
Norschlong Lil Vicken. They're just on the announcement to let you know how wrong you were.
Okay, finally found something I've never seen before. It's called a citron hadge.
I think it's a jar.
Yeah, but what's this thing for on top?
A real big straw.
No, but for real, what is it?
For sucking up fluids.
No, you would cut your mouth on this. It just says pours a small amount every time. What does that mean? Of what?
Beans.
Beans?
It's just beans.
I hope not. These paintings, they look like they smelled something bad, and I feel like they would look really good in like a bathroom over the toilet.
Just judging you?
Because one guy's like, oh, and one guy's like, oh. You know what I mean? Mugs we've seen have been gray. So what does that mean about our life? How does that relate to us personally? That my life is gray and dull and boring? Thanks, IKEA.
I think I found the gift I'd give to somebody I didn't really know. Decorative laptop.
That's not real.
I like how the first thing you try and touch is the screen and not the keyboard.
I wanted to make sure. So strange about filming in here is that anytime we whip out the camera, people suddenly flock to us. Like, it's empty, and then all of a sudden there's people all around us. Even the music turned off.
Jess, this is Tommy's robot, no one else's.
They zip-tied all the middle fingers. Because people like us. Well, one that you found. I don't know if I would want an office chair called La Fall, because I'll just fall off. It says La Fall. You just fall over when you go into it. Just when I thought we weren't gonna find a weird pillow, we found one. What is it?
I do not know. Maybe a planet.
A planet?
Maybe. But Jess, if it was the planet, it wouldn't be flat. We're not getting into that right now, are we?
No. That's jungle skog?
This is jungle skog.
What does that even mean?
It's jungle skog, yes. You should know what it means.
I want to show you what people's faces look like when they walk past me filming, okay? I think we're lost in IKEA. Can't find the way out. It's a maze. All the signs are saying different things. This way exit, then this way exit. See, Ty's even confused. He's the one leading me and he's doing circles.
I think this is like a labyrinth where you're not supposed to follow the arrows.
What do you mean? That's so creepy. And we can't find candles, so we might fail that one.
We might not have found a candle, but we found rug jam. Jungle skog, no.
We found the candles, but of course they're unscented. And for this mission, they need to be scented. It smells like IKEA. A grass candle. Okay, this does not smell like grass at all. I think we found it.
Yeah, grass.
What kind of grass smells like that? Why do people come right up when we're filming? I don't mean to be dramatic with like the people walking up to us thing. It's just so funny because there was like 1,800 candles in a row, all the same kind of candle, same scent. And the lady came up and took the one right next to me and there was no one else in the aisle. And suddenly she's there because the camera is magic and it attracts everybody. And then they see that I'm filming and they're like, That's how they look at the camera. Anyways, though, we were very successful. We got everything on our list and we were only in there for an hour.
I think that's the shortest time someone has ever been in IKEA for.
I think so. It was a struggle to get out, but we did it and we successfully finished the treasure hunt.
Is the next challenge going to be a speed run to see who can get through IKEA the fastest without taking shortcuts?
Wait, that'd be fun.
That'd be an exercise. That thing's a maze.
I know. All right, guys, we're back at home. And I just have to say, I was doing some research on my phone to see if any of the Swedish words for the products were real. And I found out that most of them are. So I would like to give a formal apology for saying that they weren't, because apparently like 90% of them are real words for things that they use for the products. And so yeah, I was wrong. I was wrong and I admit it, okay? But there is like a 10% that are just like sort of like made up words. So I was kind of right, I was 10% right. Anyway, I had to clear the air. I had to tell you the real truth, okay? Anyways, I hope you enjoyed our silly little adventure vlog. Let me know if you like that style of vlog and we'll do more of them. But I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.